Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the reserve program, round number 7 at the Jeddah Cordiche circuit here with a very, very interesting grid that we have lined up for you guys tonight. Division 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 8 brand new drivers to the grid. Now, that is what you want to call it. We've got brand new drivers ready to go, show us what they're capable of, and they are all different divisions as well, and this is where they will be placed. And silly season around the corner. These guys you could see on the grid after silly season, which is in a couple of weeks. I am your commentator and host tonight, SJ, and I'm joined by the Alpine team principal, who's probably in good form at the moment due to the overalls changing up a little bit. Noah Hooney, good evening.
Good evening, SJ. How are you doing this evening?
Good, mate. I'm very well. You must be over the moon. Your team's doing well. You're moving up the pecking order on the overalls, my friend.
Yeah, slowly but surely we are definitely getting our ways, and it's good to see. Even after a up and down weekend, it was still nice to see that we moved up a place. So.
I love the enthusiasm. You seem so enthusiastic of what's going on, really, which is good to know. But what do you think we're going to see tonight? 8 new drivers on the grid, as I've mentioned, and at a track which is not the best one, really, is it? Especially Sector 1. What's your thoughts to Jeddah?
It's a good, obviously, keeping it nice and tight walls. But yeah, of course, you got those fast straights, so a little bit time to gain there as well. But yeah, I think it's obviously got a mix of Monaco, bit of whatever the other tracks that have got big long straights back. So yeah.
Awesome. There we go. It's going to be a very interesting one. I'm just trying to get this guy back in, if he is here. There we go. Sent him another one anyway. So, all right. Well, if you are tuning in with us and have just jumped in, this is the reserve program tonight, round number 7. 15 of you tuning in tonight. Thank you very much. Tuning in to the new guys and showing your support, which is really, really good to see. I'm going to give you an idea who we've got on the grid tonight. So let's get all the jazz up and let's get ready. So we've got. I'm just gonna say Goldie because I don't know that first part. It's like CLPPDX Goldie. We'll go with Goldie. And Cabin has joined, which is good. So we got Goldie in the Mercedes tonight, brand new driver. Welcome to the Rush family, mate. All the best tonight. We then got Sam RR. We've seen him as reserve a few times. Will he see him in a full-time seat coming? Still see him. We'll have to wait and see. Is that giving us a little bit of an eye-opener? Is that going to be Red Bull? We'll never know. Sergey, another new driver. I have raced with him in another league as well. So welcome to the Rush family as well. Good luck tonight in the reserve program. He's in the house. Then we've got WTR Instinct. Now, this guy I've heard a little bit about, and he's a very, very fast driver. So it'll be very interesting to see where he'll end up tonight. And he is a new driver to the Rush family as well. So good luck to you tonight as well. Instinct, he's in the McLaren. We then got Somian as reserve driver this season. Has driven in a few of the races this season in Division 3 if I remember. So we'll have to wait and see how he goes and see if he gets an opportunity this weekend at Jeddah as well for Div 3. We saw Big Step Pro in Division 4 in the Merc last weekend. The Audi, my apologies, to Sick Party. So yeah, he's repping the Ferrari team, Lamb's team tonight. So we'll have to wait and see how he goes. He is a new driver, but this is his second reserve race. Then we've got Bahiki, number 7, a brand new driver as well in the Williams tonight, repping Dido's team. So welcome to the Rush family, mate, and all the best to you. Then we've got Pixel, we know as a full-time driver for Aston Martin. Daniel Rocks as a reserve driver, but is going to be announced, I think, as a full-time driver for VCAB, if I'm not spoiler alert there. We then got Aiden Azraden, who absolutely loves this program, as we know. Didn't make last week, which was a little bit unfortunate, but he's here tonight. Will he have some competition? That's going to be the biggest question mark there. And then we've got David, who has been jumping in the reserve program as well, which is really good to see. And then we've also got David that has been jumping up to Division 3 and reserving as well. He's done a few races for McLaren. He's done pretty good. A bit unfortunate last week because I think he was running a preset default, so he did his best, but no, we'll have to wait and see how he goes this weekend. Then we've got KMN, who I know his father, and this is his son driving. So welcome to the Rush Rally, mate. I know he's a young one, so be nice to him, but I know that this guy is quick from what I've seen his times are. So he'll be one to probably watch out for the team principals. WizFam, known as my driver, Jazzy Edits, in the Cadillac, he's repping the VCAB full-time driver. Then we got Cynics, another brand new driver as well. Welcome to the Rush family and good luck tonight. He's repping for the Merc. Then we've got Zops. We know Zops is a Division 1 reserve driver. A few Division 1 drivers on there tonight, which is good. But will we see him this weekend? We'll have to wait and see. And then we've got Luke 290302 or 232, which I think is probably Cleary. Another new driver to the Rush family as well. He's repping the McLaren. Then we've got Hoffy, another reserve driver who's jumped into the program a few times. Oscar Piastrigo, we know him very, very well. He is a very, very fast driver, and he'll definitely show what he's capable of as well. And then we have got the man that is leading the championship in Division 3 at the moment, Filthy, the full-time driver. So not a bad lineup tonight, I've got to say there, Hooney. Oh, he's on mute. You're on mute, mate. What's going on?
Sorry, my apologies.
All good.
What I was going to say is obviously Filthy there in that Alpine seat, one of my own cars there as he crosses the line. OP2, so this is an Alpine 1-2. Filthy just behind RJ, who is a Division 2 full-time. Yeah, Division 2 full-time driver for Ferrari and Filthy as well. WR Instinct getting up there, splitting the two Alpines. Looking very fast already. So should be good. Should be a good race.
Yep. And I'm going to throw you right in the deep end, and I'm going to get you to jump on board a POV of Goldie, who's in the Merc coming through into Sector 1 now. Over to you.
Alright. So, going through the S's now. Alright. Exiting the S's there. He's going to get a little bit of a tow from the McLaren, and I believe that might be WR Instinct, who just has a bit of a lock going into the head and keeps it nice and clean and tight. He's going to get a little bit of dirty air now, just a tiny bit, hopefully won't affect him too much. As my protection, he's WR Instinct, get out of the way nice and easy. But Goldie does go nice and tight onto the main straight, and off there goes to the pole position. He's saving his battery just a little bit into the left, leave it nice and clean, just up the wall a little bit, onto the main back straight. You know, not a lot of battery here. I'm not sure what is going on. Yeah, maybe just burnt a little too much in the first or maybe the second sector. Being nice around the second last corner. Being nice, going onto the main straight now, keeping that battery burning right to the line. It is going to be a 1:32.26 for the Mercedes driver there, which lands him in 16.
Awesome. There we go. So we are seeing a few times at the moment. Well, he's got 18 guys sitting times. Apparently we can't hear you there, Noah. If you can
Yeah.
turn your mic up just a tad, mate, that'd be good. Some people are deaf, so I need to turn the volume up. But look at this. We've got the two Audi sick buddy. If this was a real race, in-league race, he would be over the moon of how this is going. We've got Oscar Piastri in P1 with a 28.474. That is insane. And then we've got Zops with a 28.527. RJ with a 29.412. They are your top three. Aiden is Aiden with a 29.449. Now, he definitely does have competition tonight. We've then got Instinct with a 130.128. Filthy down there with 130.176. Daniel Rocks with a 130.324. Slippergoon and Pixel and Big Step Pro are running at your top 10. We've got a few of these guys obviously on the track at the moment on outlaps as well. We've got Hot Cheetos who's in the pits. We've got Cynics is on an outlap at the moment. We've got Summer Art is on an outlap and WizFam. We've got Goldie that looks like he will be coming into the pits with low fuel. We've got Bicky that hasn't really said the time yet. He's in the pits. We've got David that is on a lap at the moment. We've got Cayman as well who's on an outlap, which will jump on board with the new guy just to see how he goes as well. Quick couple of questions before we do. We'll probably not go hard at commentating tonight. We are going to do probably what we did last week. Go through some of the drivers and give it a little bit of a preview of some of them. Some of them are quite new, so we won't be able to give too much. And we'll be talking about what's coming up because silly season, Mr. Noah Hooney is just around the corner. And I'd tell you something, I hope I'm not going to be busy. The biggest record we had in silly season was 42 done deals. Which was it's incredible. Well, I don't know if it was done deals. I will say it was 42 graphics, like rumors, breaking news. It was insane. It went mental.
Yeah.
And it's such a good. People don't understand it, and when they do understand it, it's basically if you watch football or the NBA, it's a transfer market. That is basically what it is, and it's bloody brilliant. It's so much fun. How excited are you for silly season? It's 2 weeks away.
I'm very excited. Yeah, very excited. I'm looking very much forward to it. Obviously, hoping to get a few drivers in. Obviously, get some reserves in there. Obviously, Jade has been reserving for us for since Brazil in place of Cam, who can't make the races anymore. So hoping to get him signed up full time. That is just the main goal there. Obviously, Division 1 reserve at the minute. Doing really well. He's really strong. He's got really strong pace. Not on the grid tonight, but he's definitely got that potential.
Yeah, definitely. And looks like you're going to probably make a few changes. Do you think you're going to see some big changes from some of the teams? From what you've seen so far, and obviously with the new talent coming on the grid, and obviously we don't know what the divisions are until obviously later on tonight, where they get placed. Do you think we're going to see a lot of moves? Do you think we're going to see a lot of fresh drivers on the grids for the remainder of the season?
I think there'll definitely be some big moves going on between maybe Mercedes, Haas, something like that. The lower end of the overalls. They just maybe. They get a few more full-time drivers to get in and, work their way up back through the overalls. As it was a B-Cup, they're halfway through the track. Did just see that from RJ's point of view. It's very interesting. Not sure what happened there, but I think in terms of fresh drivers, obviously, most of these new drivers here on the grids, they're hoping to potentially secure a full-time seat / obviously reserve for any team they can possibly get. But I think that's probably their goal, considering it's coming up so shortly.
Oh yeah, definitely. And obviously, to strengthen your team is going to be the key thing, isn't it? Especially going into trying to win a championship, the overalls, which is obviously the biggest prize, and we know how things have gone so far. It's extremely tight within the top three now. There's been a lot of change. We're obviously waiting on Div 4 verdicts to come out, which should be probably, as I'm just planning tonight, I think they should be coming out. And then also championships in Div 1, 2 and 3 and 4 to make stronger. So I'm sure some of the TPs will grab the opportunity if these guys, you know, do show up and really do put performances in. So it's going to be very interesting to see. As I have stated, I will be making changes, and I have been stewing up something very, very good, which is going to be very exciting, which I'm very looking forward to come silly season when it happens. So yeah, we'll keep that on the down low for the time being. I think there's only one person that knows, and that is the TP manager. So I'm not going to allow that out because you can't allow that out to my competitors, unfortunately. No, so I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait and find out.
Oh, come on.
No, mate, I'm not going to put
breaking.
No, I'm not going to do breaking news in the reserve program. No, no. All right, I'm going to jump on board with Sergey. He's on 5 minutes to go. He's on a flying lap. He's actually just left the station. I was just about to jump on board with him, and he's gone. So if you can get him back in, that would be amazing.
I can do that. Hopefully, he's added me.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. We've then got some. We've got a few comments coming in. Lucas is not very happy. He just slammed on the brakes in front of him, so there's a bit of impeding there as well. So, yeah, that's not best. Oh, yeah, looks that Sky Brother. Can't wait to see him. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It's not the best of nights for obviously KMN. Hopefully, wait to see what he can do in the race. Yeah.
So his power did go out, so right. I don't know if he'll be joining us.
Okay, that's
for the rest of the session.
That is very unfortunate. We can use his time. What he's got, and we'll still be able to put him in replacement as well. So, yeah, it's not all over in well. But let's have a look. Who do we jump on board with? Let's go on board with this man. And this man's been very, very impressive in Division 4. Noah, Mr. Pixel. Which we'll jump on board with now. And I will take you on a lap of Jeddah, and then me and Noah will have a bit of a conversation about this man in the Aston. So he's going down the main straight, getting onto the 8th gear, using that boost mode, as you can see on the pink, and then you got the blue as well. Burns onto the brakes, gets down into 3rd gear, into 2nd, riding the curbs there, trying to get a really nice exit, going a little bit wide there, out of sorts there. You really want to be trying to make a smooth transition as possible into sector 1, because this is where it starts your lap. It actually clips the wall coming out on the outside of the curb there, gets onto the left hand side, very, very close to the walls. It's not like Monaco, these walls do bite, but it is wider than Monaco. But so far so good. Not probably the best of laps from Mr. Pixel himself. Clipped a few walls, and some of his entries aren't the best. Gets into the hairpin very nicely, gets very, very close to the wall. Normally you get very, very close to the wall on the outside, running it as close as you can within those track limits, easing off into the brake, getting close, getting a good exit onto the curb. Doesn't use the curb there, gets a little bit out of sorts there again, so a little bit nervous on this lap at the moment. 2 minutes to go. Are we going to see an improvement in that sector 2? This is the question that's going to be the biggest one this weekend, is going to be the battery down into sector 3. This is where you are going to need it. You need to burn as much as you can, but you need to keep as much acceleration as you can as well, because you're coming into the last sector of the hairpin, where you definitely will be put under pressure on the left hand side or the right hand side. As you can see, keeping it really nice and tight to the wall there, keeping it nice and tight over to the right hand side, losing it on the left hand side, and looks like he is going to finish his time there, but he's not going to be happy with that. Only goes up one spot. Definitely struggled on that lap there, Noah.
No, notice, and Goldie did say it in the chat, but himself and Wisfam have set identical times, which being a 31.519. Wisfam is currently on another lap, so we'll see if he improves or not, or if it does stay with like that. But it's quite cool to see when two drivers do set identical times. So
yeah, definitely doing a fantastic job. Let's talk a little bit about this man in P8. I've just jumped on board with. Didn't look very, very comfortable. How impressed have you been with Pixel in the Aston Martin in Div 4?
I mean, he's obviously showed his pace over the last couple of weeks. Imola, he won. He actually, I would say, more than so dominated Imola, about 100%. And obviously, Belgium, obviously after a few red flags and a few EA issues, we did actually get the race done after a 25% race. He also did win that. So he's definitely got the pace there. to keep up and maybe put himself in the higher divisions to maybe push for more there or yeah, you know.
Good answer. Good answer. All right, I'm going to get you to jump on board with Luke 290. What is going on there? The
What is
V
going
chart.
on? I just Oh, and Danny Roxby is given a
He's gone
five
straight
place
to the
grid
back.
penalty for that.
All right, over to you for Luke 290 in the McLaren.
Alrighty, onto the main straight. He burns about 30% of the battery there into turn one, keeping it nice and clean. Keeping it nice and clean on the exit there. A little bit of boost coming into on the exit of turn three. Onto the ball has a bit of a slide coming out there, but now keeping it nice and clean through the exit. Hopefully, it doesn't skateboard this curve. No, it doesn't. Keeps it nice and tidy. Now on to one of the other straights. I need to load my corners here, but that's fine. Into the hairpin now. Keeps it nice and tight, close to the walls, and it has a very nice wide exit. Keeping it now as close to the walls as he can. Into the right hander, keeping it in fifth gear. Nice, activating that straight mode. Choosing not to burn here is quite interesting. Maybe he's obviously got that in medium, maybe hot lap, as he does regenerate quite early on the straight into the left hander now. Keeping it nice, just a little kiss on the curb there, but onto the main back straight. He's got yellow flags behind, that won't bother him. Choosing not to burn all of his battery, keeping it nice and clean for the final corner. And now on the main straight, running all the battery, activating that straight mode, coming across the line in P11, only 800 improvements for the 130.908.
There we go. We've got Big Step Bro coming in. Oscar Piastrigo does improve with 28.208. That's nearly 3 tenths quicker than Zops in P2, with both Audis in P1 and P2. Big Step Bros into the pits. Bicky comes across the line. Improvement B, yes, up into P14, and that is your qualifying done and dusted. So, yeah, a few interesting situations going on there. We'll have to wait and see
Yeah.
what's going to happen in the race. It's very interesting. A lot of damage, and that is the problem with Jeddah, isn't it? You know, you've got to be really careful, especially for impeding here, because when the car is behind you in that sector three, they come so fast. They're coming so fast out some of those corners, and I think you're really going to have to be on the engineer in the VC to find out what's going on in some of those areas as well. So we've seen a little bit of that tonight, which hopefully we won't see this weekend. But if we do, then we know what's all around the corner. It is a quali ban and one LP. So there we go. That is it.
Yes, it is quite punishing there for a qualifying man. So, you know, it is punishable, but it is a fair penalty at the end of the day because it's not hard to move out of people's way. If you're not on a lap, just move out of people's way, regardless of them being on a lap or not.
Yeah, definitely. We've lost Pixel. If you could get him back in, if you've got him as a friend, that would be absolutely fantastic.
I
We've
will
also
do
lost
that once
KMN
I
as well.
can.
Lost quite a few people there, unfortunately, and are just dipping. Hopefully, we can get them back in. So I'll try and do an invites as well. But if you are tuning in with us, guys could be Astrigo, who does get pole position but does get a 5 grid place penalty. He'll drop him down. Zops will take P1. Aiden's Raiden, then RJ, Stink, Filthy, Slippergoon, Pixel, Daddy Rocks, Hot Cheetos, Luke, Wizfam, Sama, Blicky, Cynics, Big Step Bro, Somnian, Clippy Gotti, David, Hoffy, Sergi, KM in rounds out as your top 22 there. So hopefully we get these guys in and no one readies up straight away. We'll try and get these guys in as quick as possible so they don't have issues, which is always the case with this game, unfortunately, as we are just waiting to get ready. And there we go. So let's try and get these guys in. I'll invite both of them as well, send them a quick invite. Obviously, in the league races, this will not be happening. It's down to the co-coms to get these guys in. Oh, There we go. Thank you for that. Communicating online service is rubbish. KMN. There we go. Right, there's your invite. Hopefully we get back up to normal and we get underway. Hooney, I'll let you take the first couple of laps and then we'll start having a bit of a conversation, mate. So, yeah,
Yes.
over to you, my
Wait, can I
friend.
find? Yep. I will try and find Pixel first.
I've done them
Let's
both.
see.
I've sent them one
Oh, okay.
each.
Could not find them. Not sure if I don't have them added or not. Hey, speak by I'm seeing that message. You're the one getting leashed by Johnny every week, so. Right.
Right, here we go. Sorry,
Johnny
my
aka
friend.
Mr. Tiflon.
Okay. Right, over to you. Hooney?
Alright, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here for reserve program round number 7. The V-Cup there of someone, I'm not sure who, with fam who stole the car. Not sure what's going on there, but Zobs does take the lead. Obviously, just keeps the lead Aiden there. As RJ Kuska is already
Oh, my
out from the
days.
session. What is going on? There's a big pile up at turn 1 or turn 2. What is going on at the back there? Not exactly sure what has happened. There's about 3, 4, 5 cars all involved with that. Wiz fam is just not there, obviously. Thinks, yeah, 3 cars already out. Sergey, I think, is AI, so Pixel as well, if he's not already back in. So very interesting. Blicky already there with, I believe, is it a 5-second? Let me just double check. No, it's a 10-second time penalty for Vicky there. I think it would be for making contact. Filthy has left the session. I'll send them an invite.
Oh. Migrating host, lovely, absolutely
Yep,
lovely.
I think 8 is left. All right, we're getting the same EA issues that we
Yeah,
were on Tuesday night.
absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, lovely,
Uh,
lovely. Does
yeah, I
anyone?
think we might have.
We might. This will be the first time in history we are red flagging a reserve
Yeah,
program race.
it's very odd. Normally you don't see that, but
No,
EA is
yeah.
EA, so.
All right. Well, we'll red flag it, and we'll be back very, very shortly.